Now that you know how to write a good subject line, let's take a look at how to write a greeting in an email. What greeting you use depends, of course, on who you're writing to and your relationship to that person. Let's look at several situations. If you know the name of the person, but you've not met him or her, you can use these greetings. These are more formal. Which greeting is used for a man? Which greeting is used for a woman? Right, Mr. is used for a man and Ms. is used for a woman. If you know the person's name and you want to be a little less formal, you can just use the first name. If you're answering an email and the other person used his or her first name in the closing, you can use the first name in your greeting. However, remember we don't use Mr. or Ms. with a person's first name. Unlike in a letter, we don't need to use dear. It's perfectly okay to use just the person's family name with Mr. or Ms. or the first name. If we want to be a little friendlier to someone we know, like a friend or colleague, we sometimes use hi and the first name. Now, what if you don't know the name of the person you're writing to? The best thing to do is use dear with the position of the person. However, we don't use the company name after dear. We always address an email to a person. If we want to send an email to a group of people, we can use something like this. The last two are more informal. If we don't know the name or even the position of the person, then what we can do is just omit the greeting altogether and just start with the body of the email. What about punctuation? Well, notice that we use a period after Mr. or Ms. At the end of the greeting, we use either a colon, which is more formal, or a comma. Notice that there's no space before the comma or colon. This is the style in American business writing, but in other styles the punctuation might be different. For example, in British English, there's no period after Mr. or Ms., and you don't need any punctuation at the end of the greeting. Let's do another quick quiz to review the guidelines for writing a greeting in email.